It's where you've got to shoot the white over into the corner pocket there. And before the white gets in, you've got to get all the coloured balls in.
Yeah, this is a wide one.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so Dennis Taylor, as he said, has been doing exhibitions for years and years, the best in the business. Dennis, you're going to show us one of your many trick shots. How many trick shots do you think you have in your repertoire?
And you had to make a few up, but you've just got the standard that have been played way back to the Jackie Ray, Joe Davis days.
Yeah.
So there's not many more new trick shots, but this was always the hardest trick shot of them all.
I was thinking about maybe getting me lying on the table, but this is a proper tournament table. I don't think we should be doing that before we see.
And we don't want to damage the cloth, but I'll have a go at this. I mean, you need to be playing a lot to get this because it's all about the cue action.
Yeah.
It's where you've got to shoot the white over into the corner pocket there. And before the white gets in, you've got to get all the coloured balls in. So
it's called a machine gun shot, right?
Yeah, there's only a few players play this. Tony Knowles was very good at it.
Yeah.
Ray Reardon.
Some players put the balls along the baulk line.
Ray Reardon used to line them along there, so I suppose really, although I've never done it that way, it's probably slightly easier, whereas this way you've got to move along. But
right. Do you always do that many? Have you got a record or?
I did in South Africa in the World Trick Shot Championship. We were outside in an amphitheatre and the cloth was so fast because of the heat and all.
Right.
And they had to take the pocket away. And I had 11 reds lined up. And they all went in, but the white was going in the pocket and the pocket was full. So the white just stayed, it wasn't in the pocket. Oh. And Mr. Hearn, Barry Hearn said, no, that doesn't count.
We'll give you a couple of goes at it. You don't have to get it first time. It'd be very impressive if you did. Look at that, look at that, look at that. That's very, very impressive. Very impressive.
One take, Taylor.
Tremendous. Now, there's another shot you have to show me because and people laugh at me because I don't know how you do it. And it blows my mind.
It should be the easiest one in the world.
Well, I know. Is it the one where you put through the...
Yeah, it's where you line it up. So you've got the black and whites in line. They've got to be in line with the pocket.
Right.
So as long as the black and white's in the line with the pocket. And what you just say, well, you're a bit unlucky. You've potted red, you come around, you're snookered on the black. And you just say, if you put plenty of chalk on the tip, and if you're quick enough, it's just a matter of getting down and potting the black.
See, I mean, that blows my mind how you, and then, well, but it's the slow motion one's even harder though. Let me try the first one.
Yeah, well as I say, you ignore the...
You've just got to think you're doing a push shot.
All you think is you're pushing the cue into the pocket. So let the cue go right through as if it was going into the pocket, yeah? That's it.
I mean, that's pathetic.
Yeah, as if you're ramming the cue straight into the pocket. That's it. You've got it.
Okay. Let's show the secret then.
Well, go on. You can do it in slow motion, and then they'll all see how you do it.
Honestly, for years I've been thinking, how the hell do they do this?
Yeah, probably what you've been doing. You've been just stopping the cue rather than
yeah.
And then you do the slow motion. Now you got to do all the action.
Oh yeah. So Dennis got the big story, and you've got to do like the slow motion. We're going to replay this in slow motion, and Dennis does the whole like.
That's it. Look at this. Perfect.
Slow, and then it's like.
And then push it easy.
I mean, that's embarrassing. You do it. I'm not doing it. That's. I mean, that's no wonder I don't do trick shots in exhibitions.
You go like that, you see, and you to chalk the cue. Can't get the chalk out. I've got the wire, and it's just.
See.
So it's pretty
I was trying to do it as like a real thing.
No, but you've got you've done, once you do it once, that's it. You've got it.
Perfect. Trick shot, Q-tips. All right, Cliff. Obviously, the likes of you, Dennis, you've done all these trick shots. How many trick shots do you know?
Oh, well, a lot. There's a lot that I don't like. They're not.
Yeah. But you're going to show us one that you're pretty famous for.
Well, yeah, to a certain extent, but I mean, I'd rather play, like a difficult shot, and even if it doesn't go in, I've got a funny remark for it.
Right.
know?
Okay.
But I don't like playing.
Well, we'll wait for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this isn't one of them either. No. This is called a wing shot.
So what are you going to do?
Well, I'm just going to roll the black down towards the corner pocket and hopefully pot it while it's on the move. Wing shot. Yeah. So like you just, and like you don't want to throw it towards the pocket, right? So, yeah, I'm just checking out the rails. Watch it. Oh. Okay. All right. What is it? We got 20 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. The wing shot. Yeah. This is a wide one.
Oh.
Okay.
That's
great.
impressive.
Yeah. And then after that, I normally, say, okay, now I'm going to play one that's a bit easier, and I, say that I'm going to pot it like this with the cue on my back, but we won't be doing that today. I have to do something. I'll think of that. Yes, I know what I have to do. But anyway.
Very cool. Very cool.
Right. So what's this? 10 questions?
First snooker hero.
John Spencer.
Your first snooker hero.
John Spencer.
Favorite post-match food?
Well, if I'm over here, it's probably Indian, I guess, or Chinese.
Listen,
Chinese,
Indian food after a match. It used to be the only places open.
Yeah. If you're even sat home watching or commentating, would you rather watch a tactical frame or would you rather watch a century, a total clearance?
No, I like watching a total clearance, but obviously we did a survey once and people said they enjoyed the tactical play as much as the potting, so it's 50-50 with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the total clearance, yeah,
right.
For sure. Yeah, if there's I mean, I've been there, but I'd like to comment on a tactical battle. Yeah.
What match or shot would you like to replay?
One that sort of pops up. I was playing Steve Davis '86. I missed a black with the rest. It was right over the pocket there. But I had just seen a picture of my newborn son about half an hour before that backstage.
Right.
Talking to my wife, kind of a thing, or to David Vine. And Steve's still practicing.
So your head's obviously not on what's going on.
Yeah, I'd like to have that shot over again. It might not have made a difference. Well, it would have made a difference in the frame, but not in the match. So.
That black where I missed the double and then they wouldn't have had all that fun. The very last black I tried to double against Steve Davis. I'd like to recreate that. In fact, I did pot it when we did recreate it here in the Crucible one year. So that shot, yeah. What
would you rather play, screw back or topspin?
Or screw back all the day.
That's what most people say.
Top spin, I just...
That's very rare because every player I've asked that has always been screw shots.
Yeah, I just like to be going forward, I guess. I don't, I don't know why. Just, with the short backswing, it's easier, I guess.
Favorite practice routine? Did you have one?
No, just when I was really playing well before a match because of, like we didn't have, the practice table situation was different. But anyways, before I went out, I would like to pot 3 reds, from each side, 3 or 4 times, like a half ball red.
Right.
Or, like a red in the corner, like to come up for the blue, 1 screw around in behind it, up for the blue, and then a straighter one to stay on the black. So that's what I did. I just sort of, I get a feel of it.
Okay.
Of it there.
You weren't a big solo practicer then? You preferred to play people? Or?
Yeah, I'd rather play people for money, yeah.
Do you have one?
Just the lineup. I never did anything, only the lineup, just to see if you could make a century break.
Me too, the lineup. Who would you like to play in a match, past or present? Say at a final of the World Championship.
I'd like to play Ronnie. I played Ronnie at the Masters.
Yeah.
But I'd love to have played him in the final of this year, just to see how many frames I could have got off him.
It's my one regret, actually. I didn't play Ronnie or Steve in the finals, but which would have been amazing.
I'd like to, if I was playing my best, I'd like to play Steve again, but I'd like to play Joe Davis, just to see the billiards come into it. And I heard that he had a short backswing as well. So,
oh, really?
Yeah.
What's your favorite film?
The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. By far, music, everything.
Papillon. I used to love Papillon. My boys watched that about 20 times with me, with Steve McQueen.
Favorite country that you've played in?
Australia.
Well, I love Spain, but when we used to go to Thailand, we went to Koh Samui when it was just the backpackers before it got commercialized. It was stunning. I loved that.
Beautiful. 3 players, past or present, as dinner guests. Would Alex be in there?
No.
That was like Larry David. Nah.
Well, only if they still had the cake that his wife made up for him on the day, on the final day that I won the championship against him.
Right.
His wife had, like this cake was wheeled into my, and it said, congratulations, world champion Alex Higgins, 1980, for the year of the hurricane.
So that sorted your pre-match.
And we were we were 16 all, but Barb was with Lynn, and then all of a sudden their conversation got fried there. So, anyways, I had about 3 pieces of it, because we had dinner together after, and I felt like going, after, yeah. But anyways, 3. Well, I had a great time with John Pullman and Rex Williams. Just. Right. They taught you how to dress, and just as a young pro, and what wines to order and how to order it. It was just, I like being around older people, and I learned a lot. I get younger people. I just got it just wasn't the way for me, and I'd have to say George Crumb, who was a musical director of the National Ballet. And a great friend of mine.
He's not a snooker player, though. I said 3 snooker players.
Oh, 3 snooker players. well, he played at it.
You can have him as a 4th, then. You can have him as a 4th. Who would be the 3 player? The 3rd player? Oh, it must be Dennis, surely.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, but I'm, but that's the obvious. Yeah, of course, I'd like it to be Dennis.
Alex would spice it up a bit.
He sure would. Yeah. No, but I got along great with him. He had trouble carrying that big chip on his shoulder around. It was like a tree trunk, or it seemed like.
Well, Cliff Thorburn would be there all the time. Ray Reardon was fascinating, as a dinner guest, and the 7 times. Why not the 7 times? The king of the Crucible.
You're crawler. Thank you very much. Dennis, has been an absolute pleasure.
Cheers,
really enjoyed
Thanks
it. Thank you so much.